in 2 games. What's going right for you up front?
For me, my position is about moments. Like I've said, I had a drought for some quiet time now. For me to be able to get 3 goals last week, I was confident coming in tonight's game. I just want to be able to build on that confidence, and obviously to be able to get 2 goals tonight. And obviously my mom was in the stands, which is also a motivation for me. So for me to be able to get that 2 goals was important, but obviously it's a little bit devastating to not get the 3 points tonight.
What's going on in your head on that play leading up to the second goal?
I just want to be in the box. That's my strength. I've always knew that when crosses come, I'm not going to be able to always score, but I know I believe in my ability and my movement. Obviously I create space for myself, and I knew when Jack Blake got over there, I was able to make the run and beat the defenders. So obviously land perfectly where I wanted it, and I just be able to tap it in.
How have you seen your team grow? Think back to the first match against Louisville to now being able to draw in this match. How have you seen this team just get so much better to have a result like this?
It's all about confidence. From when we started to now, it's a whole completely different team. We want to be able to build, our strength, obviously our weaknesses as well. To play against a team like Louisville and obviously to get a point, it's a huge for us. But like I said, we wanted the 3 points tonight so we can go in the standings where exactly we wanted to be. But obviously, we want to be able to build in these times and momentum to go in the playoffs and obviously to fight for a trophy.
What's the message after that match, after giving up that late goal?
For us, obviously, it comes down to the last minute. Everything is important to us. Every minute is important to us. But obviously, also send a statement that we can compete going into the playoffs, especially against a team like Louisville, who's in first place. We were able to show that tonight, and obviously, we want to build on that going into Loudoun, and obviously keep getting better on the pitch and obviously in games.
Looks like you were hurting a little bit late in the game. That's a team that's won a lot of soccer games. Can you just speak to what it's like physically and emotionally to kind of be out there in a battle like that?
Obviously, like I said, I had to put my whole body, obviously almost twisted my ankle. I try to get on every ball that I can. I rely on the crosses because that's my strength being in the box. Obviously, the last 2 games you see it's worked out perfectly for me. So I just want to be able to be at the right place at the right time, and obviously to help the team win in any way I can.
What's your guys' focus going into next week?
Just rest, get the body right, get the mind right, going into pitch, analyze on the mistake we made on that last goal tonight, and obviously get better and go back and obviously compete against Loudoun.
Between just how good Louisville is as a team and it kind of being you guys' rival, is there a little extra physicality and chippiness in games like this?
Yeah, obviously it's a compete. We go back and forth, banter in the game, being physical as well. It's part of the game. It's a competitive sport. We want to be able to compete, whether it's on the pitch, whether it's talking smack to each other. It gets the character out of us. They try to get in my head, I try to get in their head, and obviously those little things can help in your favor. And obviously, if you're not mentally strong, it can go against you. So we were able to be strong tonight, physically and mentally, and we showed it. But like I said, it's a little bit devastating to not get 3 points. Obviously, they came here. I guess they won the Community Shield, that's what it was. So it feels a little heartbreaking for them to come here and celebrate at our home. So obviously it's not a good feeling for us.
You faced a barrage tonight, especially near the end. Just kind of, what was going through your mind when you were facing all those late on?
It was tough. I was just trying to help the team out as much as I could and give the team confidence to push us through the end in the last couple minutes of the game because we were all tired and the fans as well. We were all trying to help the team just push and finish the game strong and try and get a win out of it.
Obviously, it probably doesn't feel great to concede like that. What was the main feeling at the full-time whistle?
It sucked. It's a game we should win. You shouldn't lose a game in the last 45 seconds of the game. But we learned from it and we don't let it happen again. Move on to the next games. Make sure we're more solid at the end.
How did you feel about the performance in total tonight?
Overall, I thought the team played really well. I think this is one of our strongest showings. We play the top team in the East, and they're a good team, and we kept it 2-1 for the majority of the game. Maybe different adjective, not outcome, but I'm happy for the boys. I thought we played pretty well.
You got a taste of what this rivalry was. What was it like in the trenches and inside the lines tonight?
It was awesome. Seeing Carroll Stadium all filled out and the Brickyard Battalion packed and loud for the whole game. It really helped us keep our energy and fighting through and be able to allow us to get these 2 goals.
You mentioned BYB and the fans tonight, just kind of a word on the atmosphere here tonight.
It's awesome. It's always fun seeing the smoke go off, especially when I'm on the BYB side and it's coming around me. I also kind of like the smell of it. No, it's awesome. I get so hyped when we score and everyone's cheering. I love it.
Big sulfur guy.
Yeah, it smells so good.
defensively, it was a much stronger effort than the first time you guys played Louisville. Just what do you think that says about the growth of your team?
I think it says a lot. I mean, I think it shows our chemistry between the guys. We're a very close team, and I think it shows on the field. We all have great relationships, and we trust one another to do their job when they need to. And if someone does make a mistake, someone's there to pick them up and not tear them down.
You guys were missing a defensive starter tonight. Can you speak to how you were able to fill that void?
I mean, it's tough always losing someone as important as Diz. But everyone on our team, I think, is very solid and can play no matter what. I think we have a great group of guys, and the level is very high.
Can you, as far as that last goal, it looked like they had a player who maybe could have made a play on it and kind of let it go by. Can you speak to what your visibility was? What did you see there?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I was expecting him to head it, but obviously it went over his head and the other guy got it. And then I think what we need to do next is once someone makes a mistake is just close down the shot. And just don't let them get a shot off. So I have multiple times in the game where they would shoot and hit one of us. And I think that's something maybe we can try and close it down before he gets a shot off.
After that second Louisville goal, what is the mindset to kind of close out the game?
We know it's the last couple of seconds, so I think the biggest thing is try and get a push. And like we got the corner at the end, kind of just the last hoorah and try and get one in the end.
What can you take away from the fact that you led this team for a good majority of the match? A team as good as Louisville.
I think it's important to carry this into Detroit. 'Cause I know last time we played Detroit, we won, I think it was 3-1, 3-0. And I think it's important to carry these goals and our mentality into the next game and continue to keep scoring. 'Cause I mean, the forwards got to trust us in the back to do our job and keep the goals out.